Pretoria, if you like. It is the Heritage Rugby World Sports Betting Carlton League. Naka Bulls facing the Pretoria Harlequins. It's a derby day and a derby, big one indeed here this afternoon. My name is Zolani Bongo. I am with John Mameta, the former Bulls winger. We are going to take you through the very, very big one today. It's 3 matches apiece, but then they've won all the 3 matches. So yeah, it is a big one indeed. People have come in. The weather is beautiful indeed for rugby. And as I welcome John Mameta alongside me. Good afternoon, John.
Good afternoon, ZB. A beautiful day for rugby, running rugby. That's what we love to see. The weather is perfect. The sun is not too harsh on the players, and it doesn't look like there's any ounce of wind going up and down. So it is just perfect for running and kicking. So brace yourself for a beautiful day of rugby in the capital city.
Yeah, the capital city indeed. Sinibhodisile emakhaya kwezo ndawo nikuzo ngale njikalanga namhlanje ku-SABC siku-Open View sikuye naku-Telkom 1 ukanti ke masikhawuleze nje sikunike nje uba izinto zethu zimi njani na phambi kuba siqalise sikhe sancokola nomnye wabaququzeleli be-SEI u-Emil van Zyl uthethewe njenje. With me, I have Emil van Zyl, who's coming from the organizers of the Heritage Club Rugby. I mean, let's just look after the 4 months of the whole thing when it started. How are things?
ZB, we actually started, I thought of it this morning, you know, when I heard we're going to do this interview. There was an interview done last year with Gary at Pirates, where he said we're getting involved in club rugby. And I think the thing that I'm the proudest of is that we kept to our word and we brought it to the people at grassroots. We built it to a huge viewership number. And we always said, and I think it's a marriage made in heaven in terms of what we do. And there was such a need on amateur level to get exposure that we don't wait for the players to come to us. We as a collective and SABC is going to the people. And that's where the success lies. You know, these guys are playing amazing rugby, and we need to give them exposure. And it was lying there, and now we a year down the line, you know, and you saw the numbers on this. The people are latching on it. They enjoy it, and we said from day one, rugby at grassroots level needs to go to the masses. They deserve this, and see what happened. And I think that's the thing that I'm the proudest of what we have achieved here. We would never achieve that without SABC, you know, and SABC opened this door, and luckily, you know, not luckily, fortunately, look where we stand today.
Let's just go back to the Eastern Cape, the whole success in the Eastern Cape, starting from the first game in East London and to the final in Dispatch. The people coming in numbers, the quality of rugby, and everything that went by.
You were there. You saw it. It was something that was never seen before. You know, the numbers came out. The people, absolutely, like I said earlier, they latched onto this, and we just saw what was the need for this. You know, and you saw the success in the Eastern Cape, and moving from the Eastern Cape to, you know, Gauteng, and then to Natal, you know, and taking it literally, like I said, no, we are going to them. We're not waiting for the big stadiums for these guys to go through the ranks and then only they get visibility. They're getting visibility now on grassroots levels, and that's where you can identify potential and talent on the ground that's earlier years been overseen, absolutely been overseen by people.
Well, there's a lot to come. We will talk about it more because there's still a lot to be done. Thank you very much, and we wish you all the best.
Brace yourself. Next year is going to be just bigger.
There you go, Emil van Zyl. Emil van Zyl ngokwenene nguye lowo oyi-CEO ye-SEI esebenzisana ne-SABC kuyo i-Heritage Rugby, i-Club Rugby. John, umvile Emil, you've been through the whole thing. You've been doing commentary and analysis, and just from your own perspective, this rugby.
Look, when we talk in rugby and growing rugby in SA, we talk in the masses, taking the game to the people. and that is what SEI is doing. We can't grow the game without taking it to the people and involving all the grassroots levels that are in South Africa makes it just a huge difference in the sporting sector. I'm very glad that they've got the opportunity now to make sure we go around the country to look at the clubs, and SEI is in the heart of that, doing very well, and I appreciate and also I applaud the great work that they are doing at the moment.
Well, we'll talk more because we have the 80 minutes of rugby today, and it's going to be a blockbuster between these two clubs today. And people are coming in numbers. This is the other thing, very positive about this competition.
You know, people are very hungry for live rugby, and now that the restrictions have been eased down, people are now welcome at the stadiums, and we can see the numbers here. Everyone is happy, jolly. They want to see the game live. This thing of sitting at home and watching, and the players themselves, they want to feel the support of their loved ones. The support of their loved ones are here. They're going to shout and scream for them. That will make a difference in a player's life, in a player's game, and when they play, knowing that your family is in the stand. Wow, man, that really makes your blood rushes.
Yeah, I can feel the goosebumps. But let's go to the coach and the captain of the Naka Bulls, who are the hosts today. Listen to what they say about this coming one. Well, I've got the coach of the Naka Bulls, Marinus van der Vaart. Marinus, it's a big game for you guys.
Yeah, it's going to be a very good, big game. Obviously, Harlequins is a quality side, and we prepared well this week, but we know it's going to be a tough 80 minutes.
You're the best in the country at the moment. You don't want to take things for granted, and you know when you go out there, they are a quality side. But then, how prepared are you?
Well, obviously, like any other team out there, we've got a few niggles and a few injuries that happened in the last couple of weeks. But there's no excuses from our side. We are prepared as best as we could. But like I said, it's going to be a very big battle on the field.
Looking at your quality side, and you've got this big game now. You've got the other games to come, obviously. Are you preparing to sort of go on the way and all the way, taking it from this one?
Yeah, obviously we're not looking ahead. Next week is next week. Today is 80 minutes that's ahead of us, and we've got a lot of respect for Harlequins, and we know the target is big on our back, so we have to be prepared from the start.
Just one word for the competition itself. Are you happy so far?
Yes, it's fantastic. Just the fact that SABC and World Sport Betting came on board and made this a fantastic tournament. It's going to get bigger and bigger, and the quality of the rugby is going to get better and better each week and each year.
All the best.
Thank you very much.
Okay, I have Rowan Krendling, who is the captain of the Naka Bulls. Rowan, preparations must have gone very well for you guys.
Yes, we have prepped very well this week. We know it's going to be a tough encounter, so we've worked on a few things this week, but preparation went well.
I see you've got a bandage in your hand. Anything wrong there?
No, it's just an old niggle that I have 2 years ago. I broke my arm, so it's just for precaution.
How does it feel to have such a quality team and you become a leader?
Yes, this guys is a special group of people. You don't have to look after them; they look after themselves. If you just tell this guy you want this, and he will give everything for each another. This team, you're a special group of guys, and you're really close together.
I know you don't want to take things easy, but do you predict any win, and how?
Yes, hopefully we win, but I will say if we win like 20, 30 points maybe.
And you're looking forward to the next game?
Yes, especially next game is Northern, in Northern, so it's tough. Last year final, so I think they will come for us. So it's another tough encounter on us, but we will take game by game. Just focuses on this game, and we must win this game.
Finally, nice weather?
Yes, especially very. Last week was cold, this week is nice and sun, and it's nice to be on your own field again.
All the best, buddy.
Thank you so much.
There we go, Rowan Krendling. He's the captain of the Naka Bulls. They call him Billy. He's the young star. He's only 24 years of age. And Marinus van der Vaart, the coach, who is 47 years of age. We'll bring you more from the Naka Bulls stadium here in Pretoria after the break. And please don't go away.
2, 1.
Lights out, W Series is underway. Oh, look at it! Jamie Chadwick's been hit! Oh, look at this! There's a change in the lead! And there's the move.
Head down and get up to the car in front.
Brilliant victory in the wet for Emma Kimmerleinen. Alice Powell gets through to give her the championship lead. Jamie Chadwick retains her crown in some style. This is W Series.
It's crazy to be a part of this team.
Their biggest ever win. Lewandowski scores!
Holland!
That's a magnificent save by Riemann.
It's all about German football. Keep up with the latest from the Bundesliga every Monday at 8 p.m. on SABC Sport DTT Channel 124, OpenView Channel 4, and also available on Telkom 1. Risk everything, fear nothing, no regrets. Play hard or don't play at all, and rise to the top. Catch the finest of local talent in the Heritage Rugby, Saturdays at 3 p.m. live on SABC Sport on DTT Channel 4, OpenView 124, and also available on Telkom 1.
Mzansi football is about to change forever.
Football is freedom. Let's just go there and enjoy ourselves. Let's play. There's nothing impossible. We just go there and win the game.
Crunching tackles and lightning pace have a new face. Istande, Zamaya, and Ishibobo will be executed with perfection. Tactics will come alive with excellence and precision, just by the players you're yet to meet. Our names will be known from KwaZulu to the Free State. Our names will be praised from the Table Mountain to the hills of Venda. Because this time around, we, the women of Mzansi, take to the field. We're taking Idiski to new heights. Our home is football, and we love it here.
Double save! A double save!
Catch all the action of the Hollywood Bets Super League live on SABC 1, S3, DTT, and also available on Telkom 1. SABC Sport is the home of football.
Welcome back. It is Naka Bulls and the Harlequins Black coming up next on your number one. Here we go. We've got some people coming in numbers, the families and everything. John, you spoke about people coming in numbers and just enjoying themselves here. It looks beautiful. The weather is welcoming, and we're expecting quality rugby, obviously, because these are two of the best.
Well, quality rugby at its best. Nakabella probably the best club in South Africa at the moment, and they are up against Harlequins, who they own a nice run. So brace yourself for quality rugby today.
Both of them, they haven't lost. They've played 3 and they haven't lost a game together with the Betway Centurion. So it's going to be a huge battle, especially with the Harlequins, because they know they are playing up against the best. So if you want to beat the best, you have to do that.
That's the way to do it. If you want to beat the best, you have to play against the best and beat them in their backyard. When you look at the form now, they've played 3. Both teams have won 3. But now, when you look at the past 5 games, Harlequins have won all 5. But when you look at Naka Bulls this year, they've never lost a game. They've played 9 games. So they are on a nice roll. They have confidence up high. They're playing at home. So definitely they are the front runners to take it today. But we'll see how Harlequins bring it on today.
One other thing that's very interesting is the youngsters that are in these both teams, because, you know, some people think, you know, they've got old-timers, the John Mametsas and all of that stuff. But I'm looking at the ages. They're very young.
Very, very young guys. That's why this place is so key for SA Rugby. These young guys are still here. They still have aspirations to play for the green and gold, to represent the clubs at the highest level, which is Currie Cup and the URC. And it starts here because the age level allows them to do so. So if we don't go to the clubs, we're really throwing away so many chances of our South African players.
Well, talking about that, we've got the coach and the captain of these both teams. We will be speaking to them shortly. But then we're just looking at these people. This is very inspiring. I mean, if you have and I can tell you, there are more people coming into the stadium. When I was driving in this morning, I could see people are already coming in trips and traps. But then I can tell you now that we're here and we're live, we see they coming in numbers. It's actually, it feels like you having the senior Bulls team.
You know, this is breathtaking, ZB, given that just up the road, which is 10 to 15 kilometers away, the Bulls are playing against the Sharks. And we saw the numbers there. But here, because they love club rugby, the numbers are big here. They're also here supporting club rugby.
Well, there you go. People are coming in and they're watching this one. This is Heritage Club Rugby at its best. We are in Tshwane for one of the best matches that we've ever had in South Africa. Club Rugby at its best. And as I'm saying, it's the Midas Naka and they're playing up against the Harlequins Blacks. So let's go to the coach and the captain of the Harlequins Black and hear what they want to see and what they're expecting in this particular match.
Well, the Harlequins, the coach, Corne Koff. Corne, I understand you've got 1 or 2 injury concerns, and how are you concerned about it?
Yeah, you know, obviously this time of the season, injuries, you know, put you on the back foot. Unfortunately, it's in our front row and then on the centres. But, you know, this is club rugby. You need to adapt and go on.
Well, the obvious answer is your preparations. It's a big game for you.
It's a big game, you know. Naka is seen as the best club in the country at this stage, so to come and see what we can do against them, that's always good, and see where we can improve. But we're going to put on a show today, and let's see what happens.
They say in order to be the best, you've got to beat the best, and yeah, is that on the back of your mind?
No, that's true. No, that's true. Yeah, and that's why I say, you know, it would be nice to go and see what we can do against the best. They've got a quality coaching staff, a quality squad, but yeah, we're building, and we will continue building after this again.
You've got a young squad.
Yeah, my oldest is 31, and then after that, everybody is younger than 24. So yeah, it's a very, very young squad.
Well, we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
There we go. Corne Koff is the coach of the Harlequins. Hello and welcome. We have the captain of the Harlequins rugby football, and his name is Artie Joubert. Artie, how prepared are you for this big game?
We prepared well. We know it's going to be a hard game. They are a quality side. We put in a lot of time and effort in the training sessions. So we are well prepared and ready for the challenge.
A few games ago, you won your games, but you've got the one that you lost, and you're looking forward to this one. So many games to come, but then you want to have points on the board?
Yes, no, this first round is very important to ensure that we get the points on the board. The second round, when we need to travel a bit more, always becomes difficult, and then the bonus points comes into play. So each game is a tight game, and we need to get all the points that we can.
How's the confidence in the dressing room with the boys?
No, the confidence is quite good. We came out of a good win against Northern, who's a very, very good side. So the confidence is good. We are well prepared, and yeah, today we're looking forward to a good game.
Finally, any injuries?
We have 2 injuries. In the front row, we have Gerard van der Merwe, who's a big loss, and then in the back line, we also have the one centre that's injured. But the replacements are quite good, so injuries is going to be a problem, but not too big.
Go out and enjoy yourselves, and good luck.
Thank you very much, sir.
There we go. Artie Joubert, he's Harlequins captain.
His full name is Adrian Artie Joubert. He's a quantity surveyor, and he was born in Klerksdorp. Well, as we say, people have just come in numbers, and we're expecting more. But I can tell you now, I bet my bottom dollar, what we are going to see and what we're going to witness is top quality rugby. But before that, we'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll be closing in on the big one. Don't go away.
Please note that the official date for analog television switch-off is imminent. If you're still watching television through an aerial, please take the following steps to continue watching your favorite programs on the SABC. Buy a digital tuner for your analog TV set and get connected. Buy any digital television decoder, either satellite or digital terrestrial, and get connected. Buy a smart television and connect through an aerial. If you can't afford any of the above, please contact your nearest post office for more information on how to connect. For more information, please WhatsApp 0600 625 458 or call 0860 736 832. A weekly blow-by-blow account of everything boxing. News, highlights, previews and profiles. Every swing, every punch, every jab, every uppercut, and the bob and weave from the world of pro boxing. Boxing World Weekly, every Friday at 6 p.m. on SABC1, SABC Sport, DTT Channel 124, OpenView Channel 4, and also available on Telkom 1. Risk everything, fear nothing, no regrets, play hard or don't play at all, and rise to the top. Catch the finest of local talent in the Heritage Rugby, Saturdays at 3 p.m, live on SABC Sport on DTT Channel 4, OpenView 124, and also available on Telkom 1.
The lights come on and flash.
What they need most of all, Jenny, is some luck.
And action got underway, but look at this card. It's a very different and challenging role.
Oh! Taylor's rolled!
W Series, the world's first female-only racing series.
This time it supports the global circus of Formula One.
And we go green, very good start. Price goes to the inside too. It's a historic day for Porsche as they take their first Formula E win.
Welcome back to the Tshwane Naka sports field. Well, it is growing in confidence, everything there. So uJohn Mametsa ulapha ecaleni kwami njengoko sitshilo ngaphambili sathi abantu bezile bazobukela apha bephuma iphulo beyimiqodi ukungena apha ebaleni besithi umbhoxo ufikile, irugby is back, isondele kule ndawo ibifunwa kuyo kanye ngabantu. And into emnandi yokuba ayinabala, ayinabantu bamhlophe nabantu bamnyama, abantsundu njalo njalo, wonke nje umuntu othanda umbhoxo, wonke umuntu othanda irugby, ifamilies ziyafumaneka apha, umuntu athathe icamchair yakhe azokuhlala apha, naba nabanye baphethe ingutyana zabo, imozulu iyavuma apha. Kumnandi, kuzaba mnandi futhi John.
Kumnandi ZB, and if there is anything that will unite our country, definitely is the sports. It doesn't choose no color, nothing at all. We are here to enjoy the game that we all love. It doesn't choose any race, and we love rugby. The sun is out, it's beautiful. We're gonna see scintillating running rugby today. As you can see, people are sitting on the camp chairs, they're having their drinks, they're waiting for the big one, and we are almost there.
Into emnandi, even before the big one, kusibabonile abanye bedlala. Right now there is a live match edlalayo apha. Even before that one bekukhona ezinye i-games, so it's not only this one that will be bringing live to our viewers, but then this is the live one. We're having another big one, so you know, families coming in to support their own children.
So when you look at it now, the two clubs have got few games today, but they can win all the games prior to the main one. I can tell you now, if my club loses 3 games prior to the first one, only if I can win the main one, it's gonna feel as if I've won the whole game. But as you can see now, the guys are giving their all. The 2 clubs have got passion in rugby for what they do, and they love their clubs, and the guys are all out, putting their bodies on the line. We are in for something very special today.
Well, we know you've been salivating at home. You want to know who's going to be representing the Naka Bulls starting 15. Very interesting indeed. We heard from Rowan Krendling, the youngster who is the captain of this squad. Look at that squad. Beautiful indeed. This is rugby at its best. If you look at this, take us through that, John.
Rugby at its best. The one thing that the loose forward combination of Eckhard Boshoff, Maria Standard, and JP Alberts, expect a lot from them. And when we move to the backs, we see Denny Mukobane moves from 10 to 15, a guy that has started at 10 most of the games this year and last year. But Jack Hart moves from 9 to 10 as well. So there's a lot of positional changes. Charles Hoodals as well, he moves from 12 to 13, so there's a lot of positional changes. I wonder if it will affect their rhythm of play. Etienne Storm has always been coming on off the bench but doing stellar work, but those guys have played together for a lot of games, even though they have never started like this all together.
Well, there we go. Naka Bulls, there they are, the starting 15. As you had Jack Hart, Etienne Storm switching places, and obviously Denny Mukwabane moving to fullback. So now let's have a look at the opposition, the visiting ones. It's a big one indeed, especially for Ati Ube, who is the captain. He said they want to beat the best because they want to be the best.
If you want to be the best, indeed you must be the best. When I look at the lineup, Ati Joubert, he went to Potchefstroom Gym and Gymnasium. He says he just wants to be a role model for the younger guys. When you look at the number 8, Callum Ford, he's a guy, he's lanky, he's played 7s for the Bulls. When we move to the backs, the combination that I'm looking for will be a Rowan Dupree and Hendrik Melder, 9 and 10. They've had this partnership for a long time. Hendrik Melder, a guy that has got a good boot as well on him. But when you look at the rest of the back line, there's been some few changes as well because of injuries. That's where we also want to see if they can gel together. So the disadvantage they have, also Naka Bulls have got that disadvantage of guys moving, shifting positions.
Interesting indeed. And number 11, watch out for him, Adrien Joubert. He's only 19 years of age. So there we go. But I can't wait. I can't wait for this. And these people cannot wait. And I know you at home cannot wait. But let's go back for a short break and we will be back and taking you through the big one today.
Your Wednesdays will never be the same. Ever. EFC's The Fighter is a gridlocked action-packed show that gets you up close and personal with EFC fighters and the roster.
First of all, I'm a redhead, and I'm pretty sure it's a known fact that redheads have the highest pain tolerance.
Watch as they draw their blood, sweat and tears for the love of extreme fighting. Catch The Fighter Wednesdays at 9 p.m. live on SABC Sport Channel on OpenView 124. SABC TTT and on Telkom 1.
Lights out, W Series is underway. Oh, look at this! Jamie Chadwick's been hit! Oh, look at this! There's a change in the lead! And there's the move.
Head down and get up to the car in front.
Brilliant victory in the wet for Emma Kimmerleinen. Alice Powell gets through to give her the championship lead. Jamie Chadwick retains her crown in some style. This is W Series.
Risk everything, fear nothing, no regrets. Play hard or don't play at all and rise to the top. Catch the finest of local talent in the Heritage Rugby, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Live on SABC Sport on DTT Channel 4, OpenView 124, and also available on Telkom 1.
Mzansi football is about to change forever.
Football is freedom. Let's just go there and enjoy ourselves. Let's play. There's nothing impossible. We just go there and win the game.
Crunching tackles and lightning pace have a new face. Istende, Zamaya, and Ishibobo will be executed with perfection. Tactics will come alive with excellence and precision, just by the players you're yet to meet. Our names will be known from KwaZulu to the Free State. Our names will be praised from the Table Mountain to the hills of Venda. Because this time around, we, the women of Mzansi, take to the field. We're taking Idiski to new heights. Our home is football, and we love it here.
Double save! A double save!
Catch all the action of the Hollywood Bets Super League live on SABC 1, S3, DTT, and also available on Telkom 1. SABC Sport is the home of football.
A weekly blow-by-blow account of everything boxing. News, highlights, previews, and profiles. Every swing, every punch, every jab, every uppercut, and the bob and weave from the world of pro boxing. Boxing World Weekly, every Friday at 6 p.m. on SABC 1, SABC Sport, DTT Channel 124, OpenView Channel 4, and also available on Telkom 1. This Saturday, SABC Sports has the best for you. Catch the best in racing at 10 a.m. as we give you Formula E. Naka Bulls want to show they can hold their own against Harlequins in the Heritage Rugby. In extreme fighting, the best of the best take on each other in EFC 93 live event. Catch all the action live on SABC Sport Channel on OpenView 124, SABC DTT, SABC TV channels, and on Telkom 1.
Sinamkele kwakhona silapha eTshwane ePitoli kulapho umdlalo khona sulindeleyo phakathi kweNaka Bulls kunye neqela iHarlequins Black badlale imidlalo emithathu bayiphumelele yomithathu abakabethwa tu kwaphela. Well, John Mameta is alongside me. John, just before they come in, Naka Bulls and Harlequins, they've played 3, they've won 3. The only difference is the points that they've scored. 167 for Naka Bulls and 147 for Harlequins. Not much of a difference there.
Not much of a difference, but it says teams can really attack. So the weather today, seeing that it's very dry, it means we're gonna see good running rugby. I expect the guys to run each other off their feet in the first half, and it's all about fitness. Who's fitter? That will now last the full 80 minutes.
Well, it's all about the hunger. Ngubano ilambele wenqanelwe kakhulu kunomnye sibalindele ke nangawuphina umzuzu silinde nje la makhwenkwana ebegabulisa igcawu athathe indawo yawo awungena kwi-dressing rooms amakhwenkwana amakhulu azongena apha kwakusakutshiwo ke kudala kuthiwe xa kuzawungena ke ophopho mpondo zihlanjwe kuthiwe ngamakhwenkwe ka4.
You know, when I'm sitting here seeing the guys now getting ready to come out, I've got such goosebumps thinking, if I was in there, I don't know what would be going through my head at the moment. But right now, the guys are ready. I can tell you now, they have prepared themselves. They are ready for the moment. No one of them wants to be left out of the team, and they are ready to give their best today.
But then, John, you said something very interesting. Just a few kilometers away from us at Loftus, there's a big one for the senior Bulls team. People have gone there to watch their senior team. But then, if you look around, there's nothing that says there's a big match going on.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I mean, we have number 1 against number 3 unbeaten teams. Arguably, when you look at Naka Bulls, the best club in SA. So there's going to be quality rugby. And these guys when I look at Naka Bele, they've lost quite a few guys, not to injury. It's because they've fed the Blue Bulls. The guys have been promoted. They're in the Bull squad, and good luck to them. The likes of Tobias, the hooker, they've lost him. He's been a stellar pillar in the team. But now we've got Christoph Crane, who was on the bench. Now he's the third hooker, but now he's starting today.
Well, I'm looking at the management of the Bulls, Naka Bulls team. If you look, they've got some people like Gary Water alongside them, you know, with such experience. He's a former Springbok. No wonder they have such quality.
You know, with Gary Water, he's a man that was hard. He really loved to scrum, and we will see that filter through in the scrums when they come on when it's scrum time. I mean, he went to France, and when we look at the conditions in France, they really zoom into scrums. So he's gonna add a lot of value to the scrum of Naka Bulls. And when we look at Morne Human, he's also a guy that I've played with him. He also played some sevens. He's good. He's got quality in him, and they complement each other.
Well, they will walk in any moment now. There's a guard of honor for the big boys here, because these two teams have just finished their pace, and we're now expecting the two teams to come in. That is the Harlequins against the Naka Bulls. There they are. So here we go. We've been waiting for it, and at last they've just come in. Ati Ube leading from the front. There they go. Rowan Krendling. He said they are well prepared for this one. Naka Bulls in yellow and green. So, John, the moment has just come.
The moment we've all been waiting for. And before we go to the moment we've been waiting for as well, we're going to have a moment of silence for the passing of Jacobs. He was one of the members of Naka Bulls. So we're going to have that just now.
And we cannot forget those who passed on during the COVID-19 pandemic, and obviously the ones that keep working very hard from the health communities. So that moment of silence coming up next. So there we go. The referee for the match today, Mr. Neil Bosman. Very experienced indeed. Shake of hands. The moment we've been waiting for. So the kickoff is about. Let me John Mamet.
That gloves are off, ZB. That gloves are off. Let's wait and see who prepared the most, who prepared better.
Hendrik Andres Mulder is the Harlequins fly off.
Ready on this side?
We are ready. Neil Bosman is also ready. And the players are ready. Here we go. Welaqala lingapha suka apha bafana beHarlequins. Bayifuna lo bhola baqabela phezu kwayo. Kuza kunyanzeleka ukuba kudlalwe into efanelekileyo namhlanje. Sawubona ba izakulala kwanobani na iNaka Bulls kwakunye neHarlequins. Quick hands apho kodwa ke lo bhola ngelishwa iza kudibana apho neza zandla zakhe lo mfana bentshilo ndathi nguAdrian Mfoka Ube minyaka i19 kuphela kodwa sompempe ikhona into ayibonile apho ngathi knock-on zisuka.
Well, what did we expect from the 10 meters in the opposition half? That's a good opportunity to take the ball down the line. Exactly what they did, but they were not flowing together. They were not gelling together there, and they knocked it on. First scrum, I think the guys have been salivating, the likes of Gary Buota. We want to see what's going to happen in the scrums. The big boys are waiting for this moment.
Yeah, that scrum, wow. Rowan, the captain, Christoph Grail, and there's a Keanu Prinsloo as well. Up against Quintus de Bruyn, Ati Ube, the captain, and Dylan Weideman.
There's been an early injury for the Naka Bella. He's lying on the far touch line, and the scrum cannot continue. He's a member of the pack of 8. There's no way we can scrum without the full complement. Looks like he's leaving early.
Yeah,
Maria's standard, he's off. What a pity for him. No one wants to leave in the first minute.
We can only hope that it's just a small niggle. So Maria Stander out, and in comes Hendrik de Souza. Neves. So we have a substitute very early in the game, only in the 3rd minute. First scrum. It's going to be very interesting, this one.
Hendrik,
the ref.
Hendrik de Souza, a man that comes from Montana High School, just across the road, as they peg down first scrum of the match.
Yeah, they call him Sauce. Big scrum this from the Burle. Wow, they got a penalty. So, wow, John, that was beautiful.
Wow, the 8 of them. They said, we've lost our teammate, but it's not going to destabilize how we scrum as a unit. Gary Brewer does effect coming through very early there.
Look at that.
Wow, they take them by surprise. Jack Hart, he taps and goes. They go over the 22. He's running into the corner. Oh, what a tackle in the corner. Is it a try?
Yes,
penalty try.
It is a try. It is a try. Brendan Swart has gone over for a first try in the 3rd minute.
Neil Bosman gives a penalty try for high tackle in the corner.
Oh, yes, it was high. Oh, yeah, it was high.
What a big blow for Harlequins. That's not how they really wanted to start. But good awareness from Jack Hart. Everyone was still sleeping. He took a quick tap. He fed his winger, Brendan Swart, and he went flying down the line because everyone was still sleeping. You need to be wide awake. Now they find themselves 7-0 down.
Yeah, just to confirm, it was a penalty try. Neil Bosman. He did notice that, but otherwise, Brendan Swart was really, really flying there. So they've got the 7 points they deserved. Bright start from the Naka Burle. Ball out. Quickly. They're pushing now. Remember, we did speak about the switch between Etienne Storm and Jack Hart.
Naka
on nicely. Storm.
No more. Now they go on the blind side. Brendan Swart. He's been licking his fingers just after that run. They go over the halfway line. Christoph Crane. What a run. He goes rambling forward. He takes it back. Etienne Storm. What a good kick from him. They're looking for territory. Jack Hart kicks to the left. But then now he finds the fullback in his right position, Gabriel Smith. He says, we've been running around a lot, guys. Let me calm the play down. He kicks out, but you know that is not a good kick from him because they are under pressure. The line out is just outside their 22, and I can assure you now, Naka Burle is gonna come with a good drive. They need a good line out so that they can set it and drive. They are lethal when they drive.
And just to confirm that penalty try, it was given because there was that high tackle, and well, the culprit was the fly half Hendrik Mulder. The 26-year-old is the one who committed that foul, and referee Neil Bosman did not hesitate at all.
Skew feet. Option.
First line out. Doesn't go according to plan for Christoph Crane. Remember now, they've changed a lot of hookers. They need to find their rhythm as well. Tobias is out. And he's been on the bench since Tobias has been out. So now him and the jumpers, they need to find each other. It's all about rhythm.
Crouch.
Harlequins 1 man short now.
Point. Closing the gap.
Rowan to play.
Outside.
So he was going to feed, but then Neil Bosman changed his mind. Look at that.
Good up and under.
Advantage.
Jack Hart goes for it, but the Harlequins guys, they knocked it on. There was advantage for Naka, but they didn't go anywhere. There was no advantage from there. So this game has been a lot of stop-start. Been a lot of line-outs and scrums. We've got another scrum right in the center of the field. If you remember perfectly, they got a penalty, Nakabella, from this side. But what I want to see happening is in the back line, they're dominating with the numbers, because Harlequins have got a red card. I've got a yellow card. Let's see how it goes. They pick down.
Etienne Storm ready to feed. Right on the center line. Storm feeds and they push. They're very strong, this pack. Tight 5, very tight indeed. They've got the advantage.
They're licking their lips at the moment. Sure. They've got their upper hand. And you know, when you're a big man, you're rambling forward. It really gives you some strength.
Let's go, Mano. Let's go, guys, please.
So the ref just waiting.
You need to stay
change of balls. Papesco halfway line, amadodana hamba phambili Naka Bulls nesixhenxe kwiqanda lePretoria Harlequins. Zuzu isengowethoba kuphela. Ball iza kufakwa apho siscrum half uEtienne Storm. Khumbuleke batshintshile uStorm uyifakile lo bhola kakuhle apho atyhala abadudula amadodana. Phumile noStorm kwela cala lingapho ya thathwa apho nguDen ufoka Kokwane. Hlaba kwela cala lingapho ukhangela kanye wing yakhe uBrendan Swart bambeka phansi egadeni. Phumba kwakhona ikhawulezile lo bhola baqabela phezu kwayo. Ngamadodana emkile apho ngoku apho Naka Bulls yatyhala idudula ibheka phambili. Banjwa nguKigen ufoka Prinsloo bambeka phansi kodwa ibhola wayondlala kakuhle uthi ndifikile madoda. Bulls iyabuza imibuzo apho phumile kwakhona bant ahead le bhola hlaba kakuhle apho sebenza kakuhle umfoka forward encediswa apha kwelicala nguDwayne umfoka Vates besithi anizohamba nibheka phambili. They're looking very dangerous, the bull.
Looking very dangerous, and when you look at Harlequins now, they really need to get their line set up early. They must work back in line so that they can be ready for the attack, because these guys are on their onslaught right now. When you look at the big guys, they're already stretching their calves. I don't know if it's the heat of today, but it's still early days, because Nakabella are going to run it all day. Their intention today is to not take the points. They're going for touch. Rightly so, because I think from there, they need to really find the mark in the line out, make sure they drive, suck in the numbers. They've got superior numbers in the back line.
That tells you the confidence they have. They could have kicked up, but then they decided to go for the touch. So not far from the try line. They're looking for 5 or 7 pointers.
But you need the line out, ZB. Let's see. Strong.
Sijonge xunyelwa kakuhle lo bhola ngokhawuleza apho banjwa kakuhle nguBrendan umfoka Fester. Sompempe uthini ngathi baza kuzisola baphulukene naye.
But he keep it simple, stupid. They didn't need to do anything fancy there. 6 meters out. All they needed to do was drive it. They've got the muscle we can see in the scrums, they need just to work as a unit, grind up, make sure that they work them out of their boots, and they wanted to go for the peel at the front, but then it didn't happen.
Matthew van Billion is getting some medical treatment. Man from Centurion, not far from here, where we are. But he looks fine, he's back. He's the director of the company. He's a 27-year-old, tall man.
So we need someone to step in Hendrik Melda's shoes there, because he's in the bin. Someone needs to take Harlequins out of their 22.
Can we have the coaches in the technical area, please?
They need a steady scrum.
Okay, let's get in the technical.
You said something about keeping it simple, because I think the reason why they went for that touch is because they know they've got the numbers, but then they just messed it up a little bit. So the ref is talking to a few of the supporters on the other side.
It's not supporters. When I look at the guys, he's saying, I'm not going to take anything from you. The guy he was talking to right now is Richard Benz. Richard Benz is one of the coaches at Harlequins. So Reverend Neil Bosman says, I am not. If you remember Richard Benz, ZB, he said to Richard Benz now, I am not Carlos Spencer. This is my place.
Good one indeed. He's showing him the door. Big push from the Bulls.
Not staying straight, defense. No.
So we've got the old guys that are involved here. We've got Richard Benz, who's involved with the Harlequins. We've got Gary Buota, who's involved with Naka Bulls, and they've played together.
Yeah, they know each other very well. But it's good that the ref, Neil Bosman, knows them. So they can't get away with it.
He's a no-nonsense man.
Let's go.
There is a substitution for the Harlequins, maybe a temporary one. I'm just looking at the one coming in now.
Let's go, guys.
And, we've got some early substitutions.
Crouch. Fine.
Not sure if Matthew van Billion is feeling well.
I'll stay patient. You need to.
It would be a big blow if Matthew van Billion had to leave the field. I think it is him. Yeah, Matthew van Billion.
Let's hope it's not a serious injury for the 27-year-old from Eldorraine High.
Yeah, Hendrik Mulder is preparing to get back. His 10 minutes is over.
Crouch.
He's the one who cost his team the 7 points so far. 15th minute. Bulls want to add on. They're pushing forward. Big push this. Oh, penalty to the Harlequins.
Number 1, that's dangerous.
He says pushing up, driving up, which is not allowed. It's dangerous play. Penalty to Harlequins. Hendrik Melda, will he be back in time to take the kick for touch? Or someone must just step in his shoes for now so that he finds a good touch.
Yeah, he's not back yet. Kodwa sijonge phaya ngohlobo batyhale ngalo pha batyhalile bangena ngaphansi usompemba akayivumela loo nto thathile ikick yabo yokuqala ithathwa kwela cala lingaphaya nguBrandon umfoka Swart indodana naseBoxback thatha lo bhola ifaka kakuhle apho ukhwabane wayithi inyenge naye ekhawulezile inok leyo inokwa nguye ngoku umfana indodana esencinane kakhulu lo mfo wakwa Human uMarcel Human eyichitha lo bhola kodwa ke usompembe nalapho ibhaqile ngoba iza kuphumela ngaphandle sikhangele ngokucothayo phaya la bhola thanda upasela ngasemva kancinane kunyanzeleka bayirhuqe apho yiyo loo nto kuye kwathiwa makhe sime kanye kuloo ndawo jongile ke noHendrik Mulder indathi noko imizuzu yakhe lishumi ifikelele esiphelweni so he is back and they are back at the full strength now.
We normally say that's a schoolboy error. Bad pass behind him, behind the man. Was it Marcel Human that threw the pass?
Marcel Human, yes it was.
He's still zigzag. I don't know if he was sailing his teammate. He's a sales exec by profession.
Penalty. Nikezelwa kwi-Harlequins. Harlequins zithi siyifumene into ebesiyifuna. Kudala nizityela itheko ngoku noko khonto siyibonayo ibona phaa uDylan Weideman. Very excited indeed. The big man.
I just want to know what Richard Burns said to the guys on the far side. Ever since then, they've been steady in the scrums. It looks like the tide has turned. The guys are dominating the scrums now. Look at them jogging forward into the line just after winning the scrum. It shows what one positive play can do.
Yeah, whatever he said, very motivating indeed.
Artie Joubert to feed the line out.
Pesco 22-meter line. Tata kakhlela bola ngu-forward. Beselefuna ukugqotsa uNkabi hamba apho kodwa uSompempe andile ngokukhawuleza khangela la bola phaya. Kulapha abone khona impazamo. Kungenjalo iHarlequins ingathi noko ngoku misile ufuna unyuka koNkabi. Set scrum. 15 meters ukusuka ku touchline kanye Pesco 22. Harlequins yahlasela.
Steady base. That's what they need.
Crouch.
Nothing fancy. Put it up and kick it long. Don't play in your own half. Look at the scrum, steady. They're pushing forward, muscling forward. Naka Bella.
Very disciplined this time.
Very disciplined, not pushing up. They get it out. JP Albert, he drives it up close to the 10-meter line. Ustom takes it back. Jack Hart takes it up and under. Kicks it long. He lets it bounce. Brett lets it bounce. He collects. He scans the field. He gives it to his fullback. He also scans the field. They run. They say, we're not going to kick. We're going to kick the ball. Wait for our forwards to come back. They put it outside the 22. Rowan Dupre says, we're not going to do that. A touchdown kick from Hendrik Melder. That gives the opportunity for Naka Belle. Brendan Swart, he's out on the right-hand side. He gives it to Danny Mukobani. Danny Mukobani puts it on the foot. He kicks it too long. The ball goes dead.
Scrum, 22 guys.
Khangela phaa ngokucothayo uMkhobane ibibambe kakuhle la bhola kodwa uhlaba enqineni qakatha kodwa ngelishwa uyibethe ngamandla ibhola yakhe ubheka phaa phambili ithetha into yoba ke iyakuba ibhola yamadoda eHarlequins bachithe umsebenzi ebebewuqale kakuhle kakhulu iqela leBelle. Last 7 bebemfumene kuyabonakala kunzima ngokuba baphinde bafakele Harlequins khona into abayilungisileyo kulaa meko yabo bebeqale ngayo ukudlala. Kodwa ke kusekusasa inkomo isakhotha enye. Ubani owaziyo? This is good.
Yey. Sugandeleni.
Tackle.
Get off the way.
Sugandeleni Jobe.
Brendan Swart nguye lo besenza la umsebenzi mhle phaya kodwa ke nansi ibhola iphethwe kakuhle nguRowan captain ngokwakhe leading from the front thatha ngokukhaleza ibackline Makhobane back kakuhle hlaba kakuhle lo bhola ekhangela ngokukhaleza okhulu pha uCharles Umfoka Goodals bambeka phambili Storm kwakhona feeder kakuhle uStorm enikezela ngokukhaleza apho uCraig uyibambile kakuhle naye lo bhola bahlasela bezama ubheka phambili ngokwamadoda apho ethathwa nguye Umfoka afanda Verstazen elacala lingapha nguBrendan zama iback pass yakhe kodwa ngelishwa sebembeke phansi Sompempe ikhona into ayibhaqeleyo. So Harlequins ziyakompita ngoku ziyekile laa nto ingathi bebe vulnerable ekuqaleni komdlalo.
Steady coming back in. They are competing now. I think the one thing that they need to work on is just they're giving a lot of penalties in their own half. That can come back to really haunt them if Naka Belle decides to go for touch and they put on the drive. I see them being unstoppable. We haven't even seen one drive from Naka Belle as is now. They're going for touch.
Ya indoda phaya bithande ukufumana ukonzakala Dylan Dean Viderman.
The first guy at the ruck is
uthethe ngo-sales exec naye uyi-sales executive abona uba madoda lapha ePitoli anayo into ene-sales phakathi imali ininzi apha.
The capital city.
Yep.
We're not far from the union buildings.
Ufana wayesakufunda phaa ePretoria College ufundile apho. Indoda izalelwe eVanderbijl Park. Sikhangele phaa la bhola anje kakuhle apho iBulls kodwa Harlequins zenza umsebenzi omhlapho ziyabatyhala ziyabadudula ngoku biyitshansi yabo kodwa sompempe kwakhona unikezela ipenalty. You did speak about the penalties. They're giving away too much.
Giving away too much penalties. Tap and go. JP Alberts, quick one. He goes over the line. No, he's not. He's shot. He's over the line. What a try. Caught them napping. They took a quick one. Over the line he goes. The red hair, you can't miss him, JP Alberts.
Well, bathe buya imisebe bakhe balibala nje abafana. Doda napho nguye mfo uJohn Pierre Albert lowo iplamba yena ngokomsebenzi wakhe unkabi ndaqonda oba uthi ke bayekeni babeze sales exec mnanzi abayiplamba balungiselela indoda esakudlalela eGriffons nguye lowo utshilo ke uJohn Mfoka Mametse sithi awungekho umphazame tu ubona phaya ngalanhloko ibomvu uqonda bayakho ufiki wabo udlala njenge 8th man yeqela leNaka Bulls yokulala emgceni bi-try nje enhle khange kube kunzima apho so ithethe into ba ke sizakuqala okokuqala kulona umdlalo ke sifumana ibhola ezawukhatyelwa ezipalini indodana ke lena ezawukhaba apha uDeni Umfoka Magwabane umfo bathi ngudito xa bembiza indoda ngapha eWoodspruit qala udlala fly half kodwa namhlanje i-fullback.
2 tries for Nakabella. The first one was a penalty try, but it comes from a quick tap.
Yep.
Halfway line. Second try, quick tap. It says something about the defense not being set quickly.
And Magwabane makes no mistake with that one. Flex up. So another 7-pointer for the Bel Air. They lead 14-0. So he responds out Ngoku Harlequins. Bakwazo responder because Storm kicks this one high up in the air. And forward just can't get hold of it. 24 minutes gone.
Good attacking platform for Harlequins. This is their attacking platform that they needed. They need to put something together here. Short line out. Artie Jube to feed the line out. Carling forward, goes up, he doesn't get to it. Brendan Fester, he says, my ball. He takes it, turnover in the line out. Jack Hart, he kicks from his left, but he can only find Smith. Smith runs, back pass, he gives it to his center partner. On the 5-meter line, they clean. One man out, he just couldn't take the pass because the big man was coming in front of him. The captain himself, he said, I'm gonna lead the line. Then he knocked it on.
Yeah, right in front of the ref. Easy does it. Yeah, they're offside, noba offside, totokba ne tackle yakhe ayamkelekanga yolondo ufumanisa into yoba ke kuzawubakho ipenalty. Bazawukhabela ezipalini suka apho Hendrik Mulder uthi paletu. Uba inobunzima leni ibhola John xa ujongile. Makhwenkwe aqhela ukhaba noko kungabikho nto ibasokolisayo. Lo mfoka Mulder uAndries indodana fundile phaya eWar School eCenturion. Nkabi ke ukwayiyo i-logistics manager kodwa ke iminyaka yakhe i-26 kuphela uAndries Hendrik Mulder. He's got 10-meter line.
He also had a stint at the Lions and the Leopards. Right side of the field for him as he's left-footed. He's got the distance. No wind to speak of. Head down, good connection. He watches. Oh, he misses. The flag stays down. It was a good strike though from him. 22 drop out for Nakabele. Let's see where Jack Hart will put this, whether he will go long or short.
Yeah, Mulder did everything right, but the direction here can just a bit in Kupela etaleni. Zafuneka bayilungise lonto basankonye iqanda lena ibounce phambi kwakhe wanje ngokukhawuleza okukhulu 80 Mateus bambeka phansi egadeni sini sompempe usajongile uthini ujonge kakuhle umhlaba wenu ngokukhawuleza okukhulu phuma ngo-Rowan Dupré kuMulder bamgibisela phansi uqabela phezu ko-halfway line Dupré kwakhona wafida nakumulder kwela cala lingaphaya kuSmith uzama ugqobhoza emadodeni eka phansi nalapho Harlequins ngoku ifuna ugqobhoza kodwa bavalile mpa abafana beBulls abavumi nanto apho athi Ubey captain ngokwakhe amgilisa apho Dupré kwakhona wathi masifike madoda Mateus amhlabe phansi egadeni Dupré wafida kwakhona nguMulder nyenge kakuhle kwela cala ngapho wayinoka ibhola ibintle imovement yakhe uyizama kakuhle apho uAdrian Ubey the 19-year-old ngelishwa ayibamba kaninzi ibhola yakhe wayimuna.
They're playing a lot of rugby between the tens. I wonder if the strategy for Harlequins would have been to try and put some few bombs up, seeing that Nakabele is playing against the sun. Especially if they are trying to run it between the tens, they can't go anywhere. Maybe putting it up would have been a better solution just for the first half because they've got a favor of the sun.
So this one, much more difficult. 50, almost 51.5 meters away. Funeka ityhale qha uMulder lena.
Anoraga. Good strike. Will it have the legs? No, it doesn't. It falls too short. But you know what Nakabele says, we're not going to run it back because the chase was too good. They put it up just outside the 22. Storm puts it out, gives it to Brendan Swart. He's got so much confidence. He tries to run over his opposite number, but he can't do it. Nakabele, they come, they clean. Storm takes it out. They run it down the line. JP Albert is part of the line. He can't get it out. He puts it up as a ruck. Right now, what they need to do, steady, kick it out, make sure you calm the play down. That's what they do exactly right now. Naka Bulls. They don't need to rush it in that 22. They are leading. They don't need to make fancy or any stupid errors in that 22 that will cost them a lot. They did well just to kick it out, come the play. Ati Jube will feed the line out. But Harlequins cannot really complain about the attacking platforms that they've had next to the 22 of Nakabele. They've had the opportunities to really take the game by the scruff of the neck.
Yeah. Someone getting some medical treatment from the Bulls. I'm not sure if it's a...
Houdals.
Yeah, Houdals. Something on his foot.
12 minutes left.
Don't think it's anything serious. He's doing some repairs. So Harlequins khona utshintsho ndilibonayo ngathi bayalenza nabo. Khumbuleke ngathuba lithile bikhe yangena le ndodana umfo wakwa-Oberholzer uyaphuma indawo yakhe uyabuya kwakhona uJean-Remy Michau uyobe ephumile. So Michau is back. So Ati Ube is the captain, leads from the front, the oldest. Kwelqela lakhe is 31 years of age. Quantity surveyor. It's his job. Smith takes Long pass kaSmith kwelicala lingapha ufumana ngoku u-Tuan Brett uNkabi uzama ungena emadodeni uyaqhobhoza kakuhle fumana igap. Oh, iphasi yakhe kangibe yiyo lento beyifuna kodwa idibana noDwayne Wade bambambile lapho. Kuzafuneka kufidiwe uDupree uyijongile lo bhola phasa kakuhle uDupree nyenge ekhawulezile lapho idibana kunye noWiderman. Widerman uyibambile Dupree wafita kwakhona kuMalta. Long pass uMalta nyenge ekhawulezile. Good ball kwelacala lingapha le grandstand bafuna ungena emadodeni apho ekwaphansi iadvantage uSompempe nikezele kwakhona nguDupree hlaba kakuhle lo bhola kule ndoda isanda ungena ngoku uMiho bambeke phansi naye azama uqhobhoza ngoMalta kwakhona nyenge ekhawulezile didli indoda phambi kwakhe uDupree uthi ndafika uDupree kwakhona befuna upasa well Sompempe uya straight epokothweni khangalibazise no hesitation at all. No discipline,
no nonsense man. Neil Bosman, he doesn't take any. Number 6 is Gerhard Boshoff. Nakabella, he says go in the bin, cool off, come back when we've cleared your head.
Yeah, masikhangela bakwenzeke ntoni na apha qale kwelacala lingaphaya yonke lento kodwa uSompempe xa kufikelelwa emhlabeni wakhe right in front of the ref uyibone kakuhle uSompempe wathi emgqomeni wezono.
Harlequins are putting on the pressure now. They really need to get some points. You cannot be hovering around the 22 and you go away without any points for 5 minutes. Get there, get the points. Ati puts it in.
Good jump there from Etienne Mateis. It's now the right time for them to push. They're looking for a pushover try. Dupree, he feeds. Oh, just a little bit awkward there from Duan Kanta. Kanta goes in. It goes in. Is it gonna be over? Dupree kwakhona hlaba kakuhle lo bhola uDupree nyenge khawulezile. uMalta uNkabi uyibambile. Baphambi kwempondo ngokwapho iHarlequins. They're looking for some points. Dupree, Smith, forward. Dupree kwakhona ufida uNkabi nyenge lo bhola ekhawulezile. Chance lena ngokwapha aqhobhoza amadodana bekwa phansi. Oh, good tackle, big hit. Bulls taking no prisoners at all.
Quick tap as well. But Neil Bosman says no, not from the right mark. The Bulls are not taking any prisoners. Defense is rock solid. Harlequins need to get the code to crack it. But they really need to score. You cannot play here for 5 to 10 minutes. You don't get the points. 14-0 down, you need to score.
Chance. Hendrik Mulder taps it out for a touch. So line out. This is big.
Very big indeed. They need to find the mark. Ati. Short line out. Kylie forward is also part of the target at the back. It goes to Etienne Mateis. He gives it to Ati. Ati spins at the front. What a try. He's over. The captain is over. That's what Harlequins needed at the moment, to strike just before halftime as well. 5 minutes to go. But a good time to strike. They've got the momentum. Let's see what they can do in the last 5 minutes of this half.
Good job by the captain here. He actually grabbed it from the opposition.
They really needed to strike there. Ati Joubert leading from the front. 31 years of age. The oldest member of the squad. And he says all he wants to do is to be a role model to these young players so that they can reach their potential. So he's there to just pass knowledge to the younger guys. What a lovely touch.
Yeah, he's well spoken as well, Ati. Very humble young man. at 31.
What a touch. Lovely touch from him.
So Hendrik Mulder, no success from him. He's had 2 attempts. He might just go for this one. Tries it to get his confidence back, and yes, over.
The flags are up. 14-7.
Good time for them to score just before half-time. Well, that tackle from JP Alberts. The captain wasn't happy about it, but then he was happy because he just scored a try.
With 15 against 14, they had to score.
Yeah, they're taking that advantage indeed. Oh. That looked very high.
It did indeed. It looked dangerous. Hendrik Mulder in his 22. He put it on the left boot. What a long kick. JP Alberts, he gathers, turns around, fits his number 10. He gives to Danny Mukobane. He's not going to kick long. He chips it over the line that's in front of him. He gets bumped, but the referee says, play on, guys, play on, keep playing. Harlequins are doing exactly that, just over the 22.
And Mukobane, it looks like he's injured himself in the process. But then the Bulls get the ball back, and it's now in the hands of Charles Goodhouse, and they get the penalty. So an opportunity for the medical team to have a look at Danny Mukobane.
I think Danny Mukobane is just wounded there. It's one of those. He got bumped and wounded. He will be up in no time.
No problem.
Perfect day for rugby. Penalty on the 10-meter line, their own half, Naka Bulls. They decide to kick for touch on the 10-meter line of Harlequins. A taking platform for them. The lineouts have gotten better and better as the game went. Christoph Cray, let's see if he'll find the mark. He has a chat with his captain, Rowan. 5-man lineout.
I think the referee is just waiting for Danny Mukobane just to hear what's wrong with him. Doesn't look good. At first I thought it was just a niggle, but then even the referee is taking some time out to make sure that he is well. He looks groggy, but he's up on his feet. That's the good news. So we carry on. The diesel mechanic, wearing number 2. Storm doing well. Oh, they gave that away. Mukobane has got some work to do. Is he fine enough? But then he takes it and is going to punt it out for a touch. Not the best, but then out of jail.
I think they're taking long when it comes to fixing Danny Mukobane, because I didn't see the magic spray. It normally works on these guys, the magic spray. They jump up. They were under pressure there. But now, last play of the game on the attack, 10 meters out. What an opportunity. Ati feeds it. They lose the line out. Good challenge from Naka Bella. They set up a ruck just 5 meters out. One thing to do is just to steady, give it to the Flav. Fine touch, and we go for oranges.
Yeah, good play there from the Bulls. Very smart indeed. They stole that one from the Harlequins right at the death. So it's a nice job for them. So far, so good. What's the ref going to say now?
One more play. So another opportunity for Harlequins. I must say, in the last 15 minutes, they've been having opportunities, but they're losing the lineouts. Ati puts it in. What a good contest. But the ref says you were closing the gap. So they've got a short arm penalty. Tap to Melda. Melda takes it one out. Drives it over the 22. One out, one pass out, but the pressure from Naka is just too much. They keep in the line.
Good run this from Smith, the fullback. And it's just those little errors. It's costing the Harlequins.
Costing the Harlequins indeed, because I can see Naka is not conceding a lot of tries. They come back on side, but the penalties that they concede are from foul play rather than being onside, being offside. So they are quick enough to set. But Harlequins need to really make sure that they are clinical. They limit the errors.
Okay, yes, middle.
Didn't have the brightest of starts, Harlequins, but then they came back into this game beautifully. So they need to stem their authority. But as you say, those little errors are costing them. So the Bulls will have the last say in this first half. Etienne Storm. He's a teacher by profession. Storm, 26 years of age, the scrum half. Also plays fly off. So the Bulls. Hart, Makwabane, Marcel Human. One bounce to Smith. Human holds on to him. Smith, good pass. Follow. Sayiphethe lamadodana Harlequins kodwa uSompempe uyijongile uyibukele batshintsha direction batshintsha bangena iphansi ubanjwa nguHuman la bhola kodwa lithuba elihleli ngoku apha nansi chance kwakhona. They're going for the try line. Whoa, good tackle there. Harlequins, they've got a chance. Hendrik Mulder!
No, 1 meter out. Hendrik Melda knocks it on. What an opportunity Gona baking there. At some stage they had 4 against 1. All they needed to do was draw and pass, but it didn't happen like that. They're gonna rue the missed opportunities, missed chances, ZB.
Yeah, lots of chances indeed for the Harlequins, but you're right, they're just going to rue all those chances. But then it is half time, so yeah, well, the lead is 14-7. They didn't have the brightest of starts, as I said, because they considered that penalty try and they were man short, and thereafter they had another one which was tapped in very quickly by the Naka Bulls. So we're looking at the numbers there. Possession, Harlequins 51-49, not bad at all, but then the territory, look at that, 80-20, they must have had before.
They must have, I mean, they were there on the 22 so many times. All they needed to do was convert that into points, but now Naka Bulls, they're leading. It's not about where you have your position, it's what you do with it.
So there we go, it is half-time, Naka Bulls leading 14-7 to the Pretoria Harlequins. We'll take a short break.
Crazy to be a part of this team.
Their biggest ever win. Lewandowski scores!
Hollands! That's a magnificent save by Riemann.
It's all about German football. Keep up with the latest from the Bundesliga every Monday at 8 p.m. on SABC Sport DTT Channel 124, OpenView Channel 4, and also available on Telkom 1.
Jakarta, new city, new track. Formula E debut. All-electric racing at 174 miles per hour. The tropical city. Top 4 now becomes top 5 as the race for the title heats up. Jakarta screen. No turning back.
Formula E Jakarta, Saturday at 10 a.m. on SABC Sport Channel on TTT Channel 4. OpenView 124, also available on Telkom 1.
It's crazy to be a part of this team.
Their biggest ever win.
It's all about German football. Keep up with the latest from the Bundesliga every Monday at 8 p.m. on SABC Sport DTT Channel 124, OpenView Channel 4, and also available on Telkom 1.
There they are. So here we go. We've been waiting for it, and at last, they've just come in. Ati Yube leading from the front. There they go. Rowan Krendling. He said they are well prepared for this one. Naka Bulls in yellow and green. So John, the moment has just come. Yeah, they call him Sauce. Big scrum this from the Berlin. Wow, they got the penalty. So, wow, John, that was beautiful.
Going to destabilize how we scrum as a unit. Gary Brewer does effect coming through very early there.
Look at that.
Wow, they take them by surprise. Jack Hart, he taps and goes. They go over the 22. He's running into the corner. Oh, what a tackle in the corner. Is it a try?
Yes,
penalty try.
It is a try. It is a try. Brendan Swart has gone over for a first try in the 3rd minute.
For high tackle in the corner.
Oh, yes, it was high. Oh, yeah, it was high. Fana wayesakufunda pha Pretoria College ufundile apho. Indoda izalelwe eVanderbijl Park. Sikhangele phaa la bhola. Anje kakuhle apho iBulls kodwa Harlequins zenza umsebenzi omhlapho. Ziyabatyhala, ziyabadudula ngoku. Bichance yabo kodwa Sompempe kwakhona unikeza le penalty. You did speak about the penalties they're giving away too much.
Quick one, he goes over the line. No, he's not. He's shot. He's over the line. What a try.
Udlala fly half kodwa namhlanje i-fullback.
2 tries for Naka. The first one was a penalty try, but it comes from a quick tap.
Yep.
Halfway line. No win to speak of. Head down, good connection. He watches. Oh, he misses. The flag stays down. It was a good strike though from him. It goes to Etienne Mateus. He gives it to Ati. Ati spins at the front. What a try. He's over. The captain is over. That's what Harlequins needed at the moment, to strike just before halftime as well. 5 minutes to go. But a good time to strike. They've got the momentum. Let's see what they can do in the last 5 minutes of this half.
Good job by the captain here. He actually grabbed it from the opposition.
They really needed to strike there. Ati Jube leading from the front. 31 years of age. The oldest member of the squad. And he says all he wants to do is to be a role model to these young players so that they can reach their potential. So he's there to just pass knowledge to the younger guys. What a lovely touch.
Yeah, he's well spoken as well, Ati. Very humble young man at 31.
What a touch. Lovely touch from him.
So Hendrik Mulder, no success from him. Is that 2 attempts? He might just go for this one. Tries it to get his confidence back, and yes, over!
The flags are up.
Welcome back at Naka Bulls sports ground here in Pretoria. The Pretoria Harlequins with 1 try with the Naka Bulls. Well, a try and a penalty try. 14-7 the Bulls lead. It is the second half. Sizawubona ba izasithatha isibeke phina mhlawumbi lamadoda iHarlequins axelelwe uba mawaqhube njani na corner icorf nguye ke umqeqeshi lamadoda ukanti Marinus Xtn van der Vaart naye enqinisekile ubachazele uba ufuna ntoni na apha indodana ke professional rugby coach kanti nguye ke ophethe imicimbi ncediswa ke ntshilo ke ngamadoda afana no Gary Porter ke siyamazi evela kudlala nako France indoda edlalele iqela le Springbok yolonto ke ethanda ungathi aqina baza kuthatha ke bakhangele enqinisekile bavile abakhulu ababo i-senior team ye-Bulls zalapha ePitoli xa bephumelele bona kwi-URC bebetha i-Sharks ngo-30-27. That must be good news for you, John Mameta.
Very good news indeed. I mean, you don't want to lose a knockout game at home. If you lose, you are out. There's no way of coming back. 30-27, we take that any day.
Yeah. Should have been a very close game indeed. They're shadowing the Sharks there, the Vodacom Bulls. So quarter-final for the Vodacom Bulls. Done and dusted. But South Africa will be represented. That's the good news.
That's the good news indeed. Nakabela here, they had a line out, made a mess of it. They lost position now. Atijube to feed the line out so that they get out of their 22.
Dupree, long pass ka Dupree unkabe zama ukususa ingxaki kubo ngoku bayabona ukuba ingathi lamadoda aphefumlela emagxeni kubo. Dupree kakuhlele ibhola, Hendrik Mulder ahlaba ibhuti yakhe apho imkile lo bhola yokuqabela kwela cala lingapha yale grandstand. Long kick wayikhaba kakuhle kakhulu ebakhupha engxakini.
Very clean, neat exit. Line out. You feed it out. Put it in the middle of the park to create the room, the angle for the fly-up to kick. He had so much time. Good relieving kick. Line out Nakabela. Finds the spot. Now they start driving, going forward. They've got the momentum. Working as a unit. They put it out in the middle of the field. They wanted to set it up, but that silly mistake coming in knocked it on. The momentum is lost as they were starting to rumble.
I see Sosa's back again. Henrik de Sousa Neves, man who played for Falke.
We spent most of the half, in the first half, right in this area with Harlequins on the attack, but now they are on the defense. In the early stages of the second half, they came back very nicely in the scrums. Good feed, they go backwards. Hendrik Mulder, he gives it out to his center partner to set it up. Rowan Dupree, one out. They put it up. Rowan Dupree, he goes in, he gives it to Hendrik Mulder.
Around the neck.
Oh, penalty.
Neck roll number 3.
What a silly penalty given away there, because what they did was a neck roll. Now Nakabela can decide to take the 3 points if they want to, if they wish to.
Looks like they will do that, yeah. Quintus de Bruin Guye owenze umonakalo phaya. Ref not happy at all, but you're quite right. It's just a silly mistake there. You can't do that. Quintus de Brain for Ngape Zwartkops. 21 years of age. Gives the opportunity to Danny Mokwabane. Dito, Fanase Woodsprite, software developer, msebenzi wake. 23 minyaka obudala, indoda efundileyo phaya eMontana High. Dlala fly half, dlala fullback, namhlanje ukwa fullback. Oyiqabelisi.
The flags are up, good kick, Danny Mukovani. He jogs back. He turned the minute he put his boot on it. I mean, when you come from half-time, you try to limit the errors, but they didn't.
Yeah, it's a mistake. This is about endaweni engayekho right ncam ku-Storm lowo. Storm ethatha kakuhle lo bhola eqabela kakuhle phezu ko-22. Adiliza la madoda ahamba ngoku. Ii-Bulls ziyaqonda uba zilidisha ngo-10 kubafana be-Harlequins. Abafuni tuba babanike enye indlela. Ibox leyo iqabelisa kakuhle phezu kwentloko. Brandon wafika kakuhle apho mfo kaSwart. Nkabi mninzi ebholeni uSwart, nathi ibhola iphumile kwakhona. Good one kwela cala nguGunta. Gunta bamhlaba kakuhle apho. Big hit. Ambuyisela ngasemva apho Harlequins isithi sawudefenda kodwa ibhola isakhona sesandleni apho nguHart uyihlaba enqineni. Fika kakuhle kwakhona beyijongile pha ngasemva. Ibanjwa ngubani ngoku 19-year-old umfana ofuna ukugqobhoza angene emadodeni. Bamgivisela phansi bafuna umkhuphela ngaphandle kodwa ibhola isekhona ngaphakathi ebaleni. Harlequins eyabo lo bhola. Rowan Dupree Nyenge kuMolda. uMolda ibuyela ngasemva lo bhola kodwa ayifiki kakuhle. Carlin Ford ebeyifuna kodwa nansi ayingathi ifuna ukugqikijikelwa. Bafuna iguqula bayiguqule ngokwenene kodwa uSompempe uthi niyiguqule illegally.
Big heart from the 19-year-old.
Where's the mark?
He doesn't stand back at all. But now once they get some momentum, they lost shape. They were all bunched up. There was no one outward for Harlequins. Once the backs give width, that gives the forwards opportunities to really have their one-on-ones in the middle of the park. But everyone was bunched up, right up against the line. Hendrik Melder kicks it down to touch. Very good touch. He was right up against the line.
Yeah, good technique, Melder. Ndlela ibethe ngayo la bhola uyisikile kakuhle ngobuchule ngoba ukhaba ngenqina le left yakhe kodwa ukwazile uyisika kakuhle itsale futhi ne distance ayibambileyo futhi ke yabetha nje bounce yanye yaphumela ngaphandle. Well educated boot.
Barke banana kick.
Yes.
Banana kick. Those that will watch a lot of soccer, it was in the days of Abu Sheikh's Kungwani.
And before that, Ngabo Jomo Sono.
Indeed.
Stops here. Crouch.
Changes galore. Izawuba njalo kuzawuba ngathi kutshintshwa ikawusi ke ngoku. Ikawusi kaloku xa zimdaka zithanda uba zibe ngqindilili. So amaqela omabini atshintsha ngoku sawuchazela kodwa kuba ke kungene bani kwaphuma bani into yokuqala nali ithuba elihle nakuSmith ubheka phansi kwempondo. Try time. Wow. Gabriel Smith through the gap. Wasika okamele shushe bhotolweni. Wow. What a run.
Ubasikilo. Gabriel Smith. Buried like a hot knife.
Yep.
Through butter.
Through butter. Look at that. Wow. Sure, you just saw the gap. Khangele uqala pha ube involved kuyo yonke laa nto ibisenzeka phaa ekuqaleni kodwa uthe awufumana nje igap wathi awuthi nantsiya yavuleka igap yayinkabankaba wathi ndibonwa yintoni wanqunqa. Try time. So Hendrik Mulder, Lena should be easy for him.
When you look at the mentality of as well of Naka Bulls in the first half, ZB, all the penalties they kick for touch, they came out in the second half. Suddenly they're kicking for poles. Did they realize that it's a tough game?
Definitely. It is, eh? Look at that, 17-14, only 3 the difference now. It really is a tough game, eh? So Harlequins is yachinja pa both flankers, Dwayne Waits and Giandra Michal baphumile. Kodwa ke amanye amadoda sakuchazela amadoda angenileyo enye yawo amadoda uDamian Fuller omnye amadoda angenileyo kweli qela leHarlequins. Ukanti ke kwiqela lazo iBulls ikhona indoda engenileyo ndakuthi ujonga phaya inguye uJJ Skippers naye ungenile njenge-scrum half. Kambe ngu-JJ ufoka Rudolph. U-Fivius nalo ichance kwakhona apha babheka emceni balala. Uthini uSompempe uyavuma? Yes, uyavuma uSompempe. End-to-end stuff this, John.
End-to-end at all. And I'm asking myself, is it because of the wholesale changes that have been happening? A lot of players that are out, it can really unsettle the team. They conceded right after those wholesale changes.
So quick response from the bowler. Batsho ngabi no. Xa nikwazi ukulala emgcini nathi siyakwazi ukuyenza loo nto. Bakhawuleza baresponda in double quick time. So Danny Mukhobane enye ichance yokuba aphinde ayitsale lento ireke ibheka phambili.
Mark of a good champion. You concede, you strike right back. Champion mentality that. Danny Mukhobane. Good strike. Does he have the legs? Yes, the flags are up. Danny Mukhobane, 3 out of 3.
That's a great kick, eh? Wow. So
captain
Bulls leading by 24-14 now.
The captain, Krendling, going off. Ian Oosthuizen coming in.
Yeah, so many changes now, John.
so many changes right now. Good hanging kickoff. Good receive from Nakabella. They muscle it up. Oh, the ref says on the neck. That's a penalty. We've seen a lot of high tackles. Borderline playing on the neck.
Now JJ Skippers has come in.
Jack had to go for the line. Good kick from him. Line out will be just over the 10-meter line. Good attacking platform. Christoph Krell feeds it. They peel up the front. They give it to JP Alberts. They keep going on. They are working at a good angle. Good angle going forward. They put it out to number 12. He puts it up the field, 5 meters out from the 22. Naka Bele on the attack.
Too slow.
Quick hands. Quick hands, Marcel. Human. Kena matoteni wagobhoza Human ufuna ubheke ekoneni eflagini kodwa ngelisho phumela ngaphandle bamtyalela apho. I-Bulls zithanda ukufuna uba dangerous kuyo yonke le nto ubuthetha ngayo yezi changes zenzekayo ngokwapha mhlawumbi kwelinye iqela eli ithanda ukuba beka engxakini kodwa i-Bulls ingathi ziyabancedisa ezi changes zenzekileyo kubo.
Championship team, anyone that steps in should be able to take the team forward. It's not a 15-man team, it's a 23-man team.
So i-penalty, Jack Hart uthini? Zakhabela ku-touch kwakhona. So babeka i-pressure ngamandla ngoku. Bafuna enye i-5-pointer kungenjalo ngayi-7 bazokwazi ukuthi siyayiqwela ke ngoku le game siyithathe kakhulu and take the game away from the Pretoria Harlequins. That's what they're looking for.
Back to the game plan where they came in, they said we're going to exert pressure. But of course, Harlequins came back and they really distracted their play. They really scared them, but now they feel like they're on top again. Line out 5 meters out. I'm expecting a good drive here.
Yeah, Christoph Craig.
Time's off. Just hold him, Paddy.
Thomaka kalinde nje kancinane. Referee ufuna uqiniseka ngento yonke. Madoda angenileyo phaa funeka esebenzile ngokwapho. Madoda afana naye uJonathan Skeepers ukhona phaya. Tall. Xhumela ngokhawuleza. Banje apho la push over buthetha ngayo, it looks like iyo le.
They really had to muscle up, but they put it one out where they were not strong at the breakdown, but Harlequins come out with it. They rumble forward next to the 22. What are they going to do? Are they going to kick out, settle it? Hendrik Melder says, give it to me. He kicks it out into touch. He does the right thing. He says, we are under pressure, boys.
Good turnover from the Harlequins. Bakapitalize ngoba bebonile la madoda i-advantage abayisebenzileyo. The Bulls once again guilty of not using that ball. They could have gone over for a pushover try.
Let's give credit to Harlequins for really muscling up there.
24-14, they lead the Bulls. Yeah, Viviers against Storm. Hart. Storm kanene nguye uphumileyo ndawo yakathatha nguViviers kwakhona. Harlequins bafuna uqutha le bhola bayithathe bafuna enye 10 over khangela izandla phaya yaqhwatywa ngathi iza kuba yiyo. Yes, another one. Well, they're doing a good job. 10 overs bakwazi uzinza zanto. A good steal kwakhona kwi-Harlequins, but they need to make use of that.
Small barrels, you can win the small barrels. That's what they're doing right now. But now they need to put it together so that they can now be on the other side. Like I said, ZB, at the start of the game, we spend a lot of time here. Now they need to play in the Naka Bulls half.
More changes for the Bulls. Kevin Slow. Ndoda isakudlalela EP under 18, EP under 19, Limpopo Bulls. Born in Jeffreys Bay. Wafunda Daniel Pinar. Hlale Ferrienageng masikhangele kwakhona. So ngoku i-front row ye Bulls ithanda ubantsha. Good hit lena kwakhona kubethu indoda apho khawulezile isebenzile apho Eckhart umfo kaBoshoff kwakhona egileke endodeni apho usebenzile futhi apho ingilomfo uMarco Donges.
Fresh boys are in now, and I must say the guys that have come on, I like this look of Kheto Mabukela, the number 23. He's been he hails from Ben Foster. I'm not saying I like him because he comes from Limpopo, and I'm not being biased. Look out for him. He's gonna make a huge difference.
He's a
Naka
big boy,
Bele. They put it up in the middle of the field. 5 years he gives it to the one and only with red hair, JP Alberts. He gives it on the inside. They set it up. Jack Hart gives it to Brendan Swart, the man who started to spark the field. Goes over the 22. He tries to go over the man, but he can't. They put him down. JP Alberts, he comes on a nice angle. He gets 2 meters on his run. 5 meters out at Naka Bele. Now they steady it. The forwards come together. 5 years he looks for opportunities. Who's on? Run around with him. Denny Mukobane. One pass out. Barnes, it goes back. Oh man, I think they threw away the opportunity there. Now they revive it. Naka Bele, they need to slow it down. Jack Hart, he wants to try and play a scrum up. Jack Hart, he gives to Eckhart Boshoff. Good muscling up. Oh, what a try. He reaches out, man. He reaches out. Number 18, JJ Skippers, he just came on. What a big difference he's made. The ref must just check if it's not double movement. But that movement there was just hard forwards mixed with backs. That's what you must do when you're closer to the line. Make sure you suck the guys in. It was just poor execution at the end where the pass went behind the man. But otherwise, everything was perfect.
JJ Skippers has been showing some energy, some hunger since he came on, and he's got the try and it deserves it. So Naka Bulls, another opportunity for Denny Mukobane. He's kicked well.
He strikes the ball very well, this Denny Mukobane. He's got his composure, he's calm. From 15 now and then he does ask questions, he comes in. But the man that is really as well impressed me is Brendan Swart in the 14 JC for Naka Bulls. Strikes, goes over Mukobane, another conversion. The Bulls are really stretching away now. 31 points to 14.
Yeah, 4 out of 4 from Mukobane. JJ Skippers seems well motivated.
He really does kick them high, this Hendrik Milder. They hang, he gives his forwards and backs opportunity to get there, to compete. But playing the man in the air, Neil Bosman.
You can't just jump into the play in the air. You need to be in a realistic position to
Mr. Ref, you'll teta upon Neil Bosman, teta Nekela, le Harlequins, ba malilunge. Kangele ba bazakwenza ntoni na ufoka Hart yena. Jack Hart. Dlala kahle kakhulu Jack Hart.
Not the best of kicks from him.
Commentator's kiss.
Definitely. Off the boot.
Just sang the praises. And then that.
Come on.
Check Jacoba's Hart. Fana ke sevela kudlalela i-Lions under 17 ne-under 19s ne-Falke kwi-under 21s. Dlalele ke ne-junior box uNkabi. Ball iphumile ngokukhaleza 5 yards. Amthatha bamgibisela phansi egadeni. Ncediswa ngokukhawuleza apha amadodana ethi siphezu kwakho sakuncedisa. Maria Stander. Phumile lo bhola kwakhona another steal. Anjwa ngokukhawuleza apha ngala madodana agqotsa futhi ekhawulezile uMarco Labuskakne. Labuskakne bamphinda bamyeka apho yaxuthwa futhi lo bhola kwakhona enye 10 over ibanjwa apho nguJuan Umfoka van der Westhuizen. Obhoza apha ekhawulezile. Bulls zifumana i-chances zizisebenzise. 5 yards kwakhona apho indodana ubuthetha ngayo apho mabukela. Abukela showing some strength, ishiya ngasemva kakuhle wayondlala lo bhola. Bulls khangeleka ngathi dangerous apha, nalithuba elihle ngoku babheka kanye bafuna ubheka phansi kwempondo. chance kwakhona Danny Mukhobane uzokuthini long pass kwela cala ngapha ufumana bani Marcel Human wajikela. Easy as you like.
Easy as you like. He just throws in. But the hard work goes to the forwards here. The likes of Mabokela doing the hard yards, sucking the forwards in of Harlequins, and the backs also coming in. And Danny Mukhobane coming in with the vision, joining the line and seeing where the opportunity was. He was on the side, they were supposed to go through the right, then he switched back. Good vision from Danny Mukhobane.
Yeah, he made it easy for Marcel Human. He's been looking for a try, Marcel Human, working so hard, working his socks out. He's finally got the try, thanks to Danny Mukhobane's vision. It's not going to be an easy kick for Mukhobane.
No problem.
From how he's kicked today,
he might just make it easy.
Let's wait for commentators' curse.
Ayo. Oh my word! He's got it. He's kicking very well today, Danny Mukhobane. In fact, that's what he usually does. But then, wow, sure, that wasn't an easy kick. But then, my goodness, made it look so easy. Commentators' guess or no commentators' guess?
Nothing keeps him down. Hendrik Melder, he kicks off again. It's high, it's hanging. JC Skeppers goes for it, he knocks it forward. Harlequins have got it now. They've got a good attacking base. Michael Cross, he's there looking for it. The forwards they steal it away from him. They say 1 more meter. Cross gives it to Hendrik Melder. The backs are lining up, but it doesn't get there. They run into JP Alpes in the middle of the field. Cross, he comes back, he gives it to his captain. Artie gives it to his front row mate inside. But look who steals, who comes away with it. Mabokela, Eckart Bishop. They run there on the 10-meter line of their own half. Fifiesi looks for it. Eckart Bishop with the yellow scrum cap. Now Danny Mukhobane, he uses the dancing feet right in the middle of the park. Oh man, you gotta love rugby when the guys are now expressing themselves. But they must be careful not to be too loose now, ZB.
Yeah, I agree with you, but they're just enjoying themselves. They're running away with it now. 38-14, you feel they've got it in the bag, but you're quite right. You need to score as much as you can, because look at it. They came here with 3 games played. All of them, they've won them, but they were in 167 because of the points they've scored. So points will be vital at the end of this round.
Indeed, points will be vital. They go for touch. Don't get it. Smith takes it in. He gives it to the fearless 19-year-old. They go out, they run outside. They take a chance to run outside down the wing. Nakabela comes very strong back at them. But now Queens, they move it in front. Etienne Mateis, he says, I want to go forward. I don't want to go sideways. Halfway line. High tackle. They are on the advantage now, Harlequins. We've had a lot of high tackles. I wouldn't be surprised if a yellow card will come at some point, because there have been a lot of warnings, but nothing has been done.
Yeah, Bulls have got to be careful. Yeah, this is how it happened. Bekindoda phansi apho bazama uyirhuqa usompembe yolonto bethetha ngokurola phaya uyibonile yonke laa nto kwenzeka kwayo right in front of his eyes. So Artie Hubert, Adrian Artie Hubert, i-captain uNkabi nguye lo phethe kakuhle lo bhola uthi inale madoda kwakha konje phina konakele ngoku. Oh, throw in yakhe uNkabi afuna uphisa ngalo bhola. Iza kuba lula for i-Bulls zithi siyabulela xa nizawusinika nje i-freebies ezifana nezi. Got the Harlequins still fighting for the ball. Bayifuna uNkabi. Bulls kodwa ziyibambile kakuhle lo bhola hlatywe enqineni apho. Hathi imkile. Kwakhona izoqabela kanye phambi kwethu apha kwi-grandstand. Enye line out. Artie doing his best. Kodwa kuthanda ukuba nzinyana. Insekilo yena mntu ngokamfunayo calling forward. Xhumela apho forward kodwa akayibamba lo bhola yayiphuncuka apha ezandleni zakhe. Thatha zibulls ngokukhawuleza okhulu banjwa 5 years uNkabi uyigcinile kakuhle. Phumile ngokukhawuleza nanku mabukela. Abukela utyhala indoda phambi kwakhe wayidiliza. Thaqoba uyondlala ibhola ngasemva eside yenu 5 years kwakhona nathi ayibethekile esandleni la bhola Sompempe ngiqinisekile uyijongile inobuthi hey khonto enzekileyo apho ethathwa nguGerard Coutier ngokukhawuleza okhulu apho la madodana ayibambile uMichael Cross uyijongile uthi madoda ndifuna uncedwa uyiyekela ngokukhawuleza okhulu apha kule ndodana uAdrian Hubert uAdrian R.D. Hubert khumbule ke omnye nguAdrian omnye nguAdrian uR.D. Hubert 19 years of age uNkabi udlala njenge-left wing kanti ke ibe nguye uAdrian uR.T. Hubert oyiyo i-captain eliqela eyiwukari yena ngela kuqala lingaphaya bayibambile amadodana apho Harlequins kwakhona Cross uphumile qhathile kakuhle lo bhola uCross ukhangela phambi kwethu apha kwi-grandstand idibana ngoku noDamian Fuller uFuller nantsi ibuyela ku-R.T. Hubert captain oh my captain nyenge kakuhle lo bhola thatha ngokukhawuleza okhulu ibanjwa apho ngokukhawuleza apho Etienne Mateis kodwa nanku uNkabi bambeka phansi phumile futhi apho chance ibheka phambili athi siyayifuna amadodana ngokwapho Harlequins yapressure ngokwapho gitsela phansi indoda iBulls yadefenda ngalo lonke ixesha ithi asifuni kwanto sifuna nje ukuba side siyofika emhlabeni Cross kwakhona Hubert nyenge kakuhle lo bhola ekhawulezile konye uAdrian Hubert kwakhona quick hands apho ngoku zabafana beHarlequins batyala badudula Dylan wait a man uNkabi nanku yafuna ukuthini Sompempe wakhawuleza wanqanda wow
exactly what we came here for. No one is standing back, giving an inch. Two teams strong in their own right. Now they take a quick tap. The Harlequins are saying, we're going to do what you did to us in the first half, taking a quick tap. We're going to try catch you sleeping. Pick and go. Closer to the line, they say that's direct. Pick and go. The fastest way to the try line. Another pick and go from the captain. They're keeping it tight. Look at that. They're over the try line. Can they put it down? Naka hold it up.
Ya Sompempe usabuza ufuna uqiniseka uba ingaba mhlambi fikile kusinina la bhola khona amadoda angifake izandla ngaphansi kwayo iyakuba bubuchule ukuba ke aqinisekise phambi kokuba nikezele i-try okanye ayo-try kusinina sikhangele ngokucothayo phaya bafikile emgcini. Look at that, Neil Bosman, eyes on the ball. Funa ukuchekisha but he wasn't sure. So he had to make sure ukuthi la ball iphuncukile esandleni. Pity.
Good shot from our cameraman.
Oh yes, good work. Great work indeed.
Neil Bosman in position. Everything perfect.
So mabaqale ekuqaleni ngoku amadodana eHarlequins ichance yoba baphinde badudule batyala futhi.
Use it once.
Nansi ibhola isiwa qenqeleka yodwa. Cross kwakhona uCross ubambile kakuhle lo bhola. Follow forward. Nansi kwakhona iselithubeli ngoba la bhola inokhele ngaphandle ngasemva kambe. Defense ivalile enye penalty futhi zabalumki yaba ipenalty try. Ngoba uSompempe uzawudinwa uquke yiyo yonke le nto uNeil Bosman. Yellow card. You said it.
Too many penalties. Repeated errors. It was just about time. Calling forward, he's ready for a tap. He taps it, he goes himself. He tries to take on the Naka. They put him down. Martin Fuller, they come back on the blind. Martin Fuller, he knocks it on. Weideman. Will he be in? I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite convinced if Weideman will be in. Not so clinical from Harlequins. That was set play where they knew where one needs to be. Just a bad pass at the end. Set play, Martin Fuller. You wait on the blind hand side after calling forward taps it. That's what they did with Weideman spending his time on the wing.
Khona umdlali ofumene konzakala logama sikujongisa obekwenzekile pha kuqala. Khumbuleke kwindoda iyongena kumgqomo wezono Sin Bin chaza ke into yokuba iNaka Bulls zizayigqiba le match beyi-14 kwelabo igama la ill discipline ubuthetha ngayo. This doesn't look very, very good.
They gave everything. It doesn't look good indeed. And when we come to watch rugby games, that's not a sight that we want to see at all. If there is any type of injuries, there must just be niggles so that everyone can get home safe.
Yeah, I think he was knocked out cold.
Okay. Yeah, let's get off, guys. Yeah.
Colin Ford is the one who had that big hit. Ford is the one. Now ngiyana ngoku simbona apha unwele lona one afro. Kuye uColin Ford. Well, bingelo tyali bedlala kakuhle yena. Kodwa ke kuyabonakala badibene ngendlela ebengakhange abe prepared ngayo i-opponent le yakhe esinethemba loba noko izaba right very soon.
For everyone that's watching at home, aspiring professional rugby players, the school kids that are at home, I think that is just a good opportunity of how not to tackle in terms of putting your head on the wrong side. If you do put your head on the wrong side of the tackle, that can happen to you. But it does happen at any stage of rugby, level of rugby.
Well, for precautionary measures, bazamthatha bamfake kwi-stretcher but bawugqiba bambophelele because I think into inokuba ilapha ngasentanyeni. So here it is. Look at that, the way he landed. Yeah, very awkward. It was a big hit, and then the way he landed, that was very awkward.
That shot came from the head being on the wrong side of the tackle, which is very important for the young ones that are at home. Listen to your coaches. When they do these drills on a weekly basis, listen to them so that that doesn't happen. The one thing that we want at rugby is that the safety of the players. That's the most important thing, so that the players are safe. They go home unharmed. But this sort of things, they happen once in a while. We can't prevent such happening. We can just make sure we limit this sort of things happening. Nonetheless, we know we've got good medics here.
Yeah.
In good hands. He should be well. They're just making sure that they cover all the bases. Nothing is wrong. And I'm pretty sure he will recover very quickly. ZB, just to ask you a quick one, where do you think it went wrong for Harlequins? They had territory, position, they were 50-50. They were playing in the right side of the field. If there is one thing that went wrong, I don't know what you can put your finger on.
I don't think it's about them, but I think it's about the Bulls, the changes that the Bulls made. They just, you know, it's so good to find when you throw in your some of your best players and they do exactly what you instruct them to do, because all those changes, they just, for example, this one, your young man,
Mabukela.
Mabukela, Keto Mabukela, he came in and they just showed some strength and, you know, hunger. So it changed the whole complexion of the game, and I think they got deflated. That's where it went wrong for the Harlequins, and they're running away with it now.
Unkobile ZB, so much experience. I can't say anything more. let's give credit to the champions.
Yep. So we play on. Mizuzu amane ukugqibela lapha.
So much confidence that from the try line they tried to chip, but Jack Hart knows he had the advantage. He could try, he had the license to try anything. Jack Hart now, he will try get some meters so that they relieve the pressure.
He's had a good game, eh?
Oh, he's had a good game. He was up against the touchline as well. He didn't have a good angle. But when you look at it, they are on the 22-meter line. They need to find the mark now. Ronaldo needs to find the mark.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
JP Alberts goes up off the top. Fifizi. JJ Skippers, he came on, he said, I'm gonna make a difference today. He runs it over. It's by the 10-meter line. The forwards come. Eckhart Boschop, he's in the heart of things. Hart, he dabs it. He keeps it over. There they go.
It should be a try.
No, it's not going to be a try. It's going to be a penalty try. I saw it from a mile because that was try written all over it.
Here's how it happened. Beautiful, nice bounce. The pass was going straight to Marcel Human's hands, but then
he had no business doing with that pass. The 19-year-old, he gets the punishment from Neil Bosman. Neil Bosman, without any hesitation, he says, you go to the bin. 7 points against you guys under the poles.
Yeah, well, they have themselves to blame.
That's okay.
And this whole thing, the movement was started by one of these substitutes I was talking about, JJ Skippers. He had a lovely game since he came on.
Had a lovely game, and Hendrik Mulder has been doing that the whole game.
There you go, Skippers
JJ
again.
Skippers. Linking up with JP Alberts, the red head, number 8. Just a knock on there in the middle of the park. I think they've got so much confidence now. Everything that's coming, they're trying to see if their game plan will work in terms of trying their little moves that they do in training. They're so far ahead now, they can try anything. JJ Skippers, he came in, really made a difference in that heart of the pack. We scrum breaking down. Harlequins, both sides. But the problem is they are 1 man down, so they don't have enough numbers. 8-9 is the best thing to play from here, but they can't play that while going forward. Penalty, Nakabele. They can't play anything while going backwards. Nakabele, they are finishing up strong as they started in the scrums.
Alberts has had a blind eye as well.
JP Alberts, he's one of the strong men in that pack. He doesn't shy away, always available. For a penalty, what they need to do is keep for touch. Jack Hart, he finds touch. Nakabella can be so proud of themselves. What they need to do now, they're jogging to the line, and when you look at Harlequins, their heads are down. It's not what they wanted, not how they wanted the game to finish. Ronaldo, he feeds it. JP Alberts off the top. Hard, he gives it to Eckhart Boschop right in the middle of the park. They take some meters forward. He dabs it forward. But now they turn it over. There you go. Harlequins, is this... Oh, man, they've got the last say of the game. Lapus Kagni, he played all well. He played well throughout the whole game. They sprint back. There's still some time for kickoff. 21-45 to Naka. So what needs to happen now is Harlequins. They need to receive possession. After receiving possession now, they need to make sure that they go for the 4th try for a bonus point. So there's still a lot to play for in this game for Harlequins. Hart, he kicks. Harlequins gather well. They go down the field, running over the halfway line. He tries to go over JP Albers. That's the biggest man in Naka pack. He can't do that. Nobody goes over JP Albers. As a result, it comes out as a knock-on. Knock-on from Naka, feeding to Harlequins. I think we still have time for a scrum.
ngale mizuzu okugqibela ndiza kushiya ke kwenzela into yoba ndiyokhangela uba sinawufumana udliwano ndlebena nala madoda noba aphumelele noba bethiwe, kodwa umdlalo imgangatho uphaa phezulu, istandard sikumgangatho phezulu kakhulu, iyaxolisa.
Ngiyabonga Zeb. ZB. Scrum.
Crouch.
Potentially the last feed of the field of the game.
Stability.
But where they are is the right position for Harlequins. They feed the scrum. Michael Cross takes it out. Hendrik Melder, big pass out. Lapuskat, I don't know why he kicked that, because there is absolutely no time. Danny Mukobani turns back, he cleans up. He says, I'm comfortable with either foot. He kicks it with his left. He finds touch. Harlequins still have time for a line out. Let's see what they can conjure up here. Ati Jube, the captain, feeds it in, but they mess it up. Mabukela cleans up at the back. Jack Hart, he's been trying that all game long, the chips over the line, because in the middle of the park, Harlequins, they really press hard. Cross gives it out to Fuller. Good D, he gives it out. Etienne Mateis, he says, I'm gonna go straight. Flying down the line, Mateis. He must make sure he doesn't go out. He passes it back inside. But now they get held up. They need to fight to get to the floor. Neil Bosman says penalty. They take a quick one. Melda takes it out. Fuller running out on the wider channel. He's been running since he came on.
Not running. Leave that ball, leave the ball.
Another penalty. He's penalizing them. Quick one from Cross, but from the wrong mark. Neil Bosman brings them back. He says no.
You need to take it behind the mark.
Not under my watch. You can't take it from anywhere.
Really.
I'll show you where to take it. Bracing for a quick tap. Ati. Head down. He goes forward. They take him back. Cross digs in. Gives it to Melda. Melda, one out. That big man is out there. But it's Smith who takes it. Cross gives it to his big forwards. One up. But they put them down. Fuller, pick and go. He's been industrious ever since he came on. But now they're taking the short route. Harlequins, pick and goes are out of the day. They are 5 meters out. Another pick and go. They are now 1 meter out. They just need to grind it out. Harlequins, cross, digs, gives it to Melda. They try to go out. But the line pressure brings them back inside. Nakabele just waiting for them. Cross, digs Ati. Ati, he goes in.
No hands, no hands, no hands.
Now they need to be very careful here, Harlequins. They don't have enough numbers at the breakdown. That man, that big man, he goes. What a line from him. That's a try from Etienne Mateis. Oh man, this man, what a game he's had as well. He's been running hard all game long. He came on. What a line he took. No one was there.
Yeah.
With his size, the way he carries himself, he runs like nothing else. Hendrik Melder, just in front with the poles. So just in front of the post, Hendrik Melder, he knocks it over. He took a quick one. He said there's no time to waste. They got what they wanted. Naka 45, Harlequins 28. So actually what they did, they achieved. What you need to do is you get to a point where you decide what you're playing for. Harlequins, what they needed to do was just to play so that they get four tries, which they did. At a point of the game, you must make sure that you realign your goals and play for what's on the play. Very happy that Harlequins got 1 point, but Naka, the champions, they are the champions by not mistake. Let's look at the stats. Tries 6 for Naka, Pretoria Harlequins 4. Conversions, Denny Mukobane got everything. Territory even. Naka here, the champions of Pretoria, the champions of South Africa. Let's go to ad break now. We'll be back shortly. Don't you go away.
EFC 94 features the first title defense of bantamweight champion Sindile Manangela as he takes on the undefeated challenger Cameron Simon. With deadly jiu-jitsu and a never-say-die attitude, the Ghost will put his title on the line against CIT's rising phenom in the City of Gold. Featuring a selection of the best mixed martial artists across the African continent and beyond. EFC 94, Saturday, 4th of June, broadcast and ticket details at efcworldwide.com.
This month on our Doggy Slot, we take a look at the highs and lows of being an Olympian in the weight of gold.
How many golds do you have? Because if you're silver, you're not making money. If you're bronze, you're not making money. You didn't medal? I don't even know your name, pal.
I think it's probably safe to say that a good 80%, maybe more, goes through some kind of post-Olympic pressure.
It's time to float like a butterfly and sting like a bee in Muhammad Ali, the greatest.
Float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I didn't stop the fight. The doctor said the doctor. Oh, I'm so pretty. I shook up the world. I told you all that I was the greatest of all time.
Wanna know the key to immortality? Tune in for Bruce Lee, Immortal Dragon.
My last name is Lee, Bruce Lee. There's a punch, there is a breakfast, and then more. Of course, then they use legs. Straight at the groin, or come up.
Open up to our Sports Docky Wednesdays at 9 p.m. on S3.
Tune in and stay entertained with our sports shows on SABC Sport. Keep up with the best sports entertainment, brought to you by SABC Sport. For the love of the game.
Welcome back. Sibonile ke uba kweqhubeka entonina aphumelele amadodana ke i-Bulls zibetha ke labafana bayo i-Harlequins apha eNaka Bulls Stadium apha ePitoli. Baphumelela ke ngama-45 ku-28. Thetha into yoba ke umcimbi ke uhambe kakuhle. Sifumana ke ngoku i-captain ngokwakhe phaya le ndodana uBilly ngokwakhe uzasichazela into yoba imeko yakhe ithini na. A great win that we spoke about it before the game. You must be feeling on top of the world.
Yes, it was a tough win. It was a good win. It's not the best one, but we take it. Any win is good. I'm proud of these guys. We stick through anything. We can only work forward from here. I'm very proud of these guys.
What do you think you did well to change the pattern of the game?
I think when we get the ball from a turnover, we execute very well. But there's a few things that we can work on, especially on the defense, closing from the inside. But it's stuff we can fix. So I'm glad we're seeing the problem so we can fix it.
Talking about fixing, you need to fix up discipline as well, because you had some yellow cards out there and that could have cost the match.
Yes, for sure. I think with discipline we really not the standard, talk a lot of back to the ref. That's not how we grew up as a team, so we must fix it and take this on the chin, and looking forward to the next one.
And the next one?
Know them, it's tough, it's going to be there. The body must rest. Getting to the drawing board on Tuesday and work it from there. But we're excited for the season to going ahead.
Well, Mr. van Staden is ready to give you the trophy, the winning trophy, Charles van Staden. This is the trophy you're getting in from him. Well done, guys. Congratulations, and wish you all the best next one.
Thank you so much.
There you go. Mr. van Staden, just a word from you. The trophy, the boys did very well. They deserve it.
Incredible experience, but also an example of the standard of our Carlton Cup rugby in the Blue Bulls country.
Tell us a little bit about the trophy.
The trophy is as a result of my connection to Naka Bulls as president, but also now president of Harlequins Club. So we share the same sentiments.
Token of appreciation and nice gesture indeed. We thank you for that and congratulations once again.
Thank you very much.
There we go, Mr. Charles van Staden giving out the trophy to the winning team. Today, it is the Naka Bulls winning by 45 points to 28. Now, lastly, the coach, he is back here, and he did promise that he was going to do very well. You did very well indeed, Coach. Congratulations. How did you do that?
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a very tough game. Second half, Quins came back really, really well. We lost a little bit of our heads at one stage because we were all over the place. But luckily for us, it was a good win.
And the ill discipline, I spoke to the captain about it, nearly cost you?
Yes, for sure. Way too much fault on discipline, and we're going to have to work on that in the next week.
But on the positives, the changes that you made, I think that's the real thing, the real stuff, and that made a lot of change out there.
Yeah, for sure. We've got a great squad. It's not only 23 or 25 players. We've got about 30 players that's really quality, and so we're quite chuffed on what the guys brought from the bench.
Finally, Northam up next.
Sorry, say again?
Up next is Northam?
Yes, that's going to be a really tough one. We play them on that side, and it's always a hell of a derby on that side as well.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. Well done today.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
There you go. So sibabonile ke baphumelele ke abafana be Naka Bulls bebetha iqela le Harlequins 45 points to 28. Indeed, it changes asizibonile apha zizo ezithande ukusebenza ichaza into ba ke umcimbi babe bawuqela bawuqukumbela ngalondlela. It was a great game of rugby indeed. So we think that everything just went very, very well here at the Naka Bulls stadium this afternoon. So we brought you this game because we thought it was good for you. Heritage Club Rugby is back, and rugby is back. SABC brings that to you, and we'll be back again next Saturday. So it has been good, it has been fun, and we loved it. We hope you loved it as well. Cheers for now.